So I made it out to the range today. Had a few things to do. One was setting up the Zulus V2 on the AR, trying out the Comet muzzle brake from Ranger Point Precision on the Smith & Wesson 1854. I mentioned after shooting, 50 rounds through this, it had kind of started to work my shoulder a little bit, and today it worked great. Still's got a thump to it, but yeah, I shot another 50 through it, probably 100 through the AR. Shoulders perfectly fine. Shot the 920, the Shadow Systems, the P365. But the point of this video is my EDC, which is the Hellcat Micro. I did a review on this recently, and I had mentioned that it's not enjoyable to shoot. Partly, in fact, to the recoil of it, but most importantly, the trigger pinched my finger. I could run one magazine, and by the end of 10 rounds, I could already feel it biting on the edge of my finger. This is the stock trigger. Where's my camera? As you can see, it's split at the bottom. I'm fairly certain that split is what causes the issue. Plus, I have a very large hand, larger than average, and just, the bottom part of your finger. I don't know. Like I said, I shot it because I had to. I had to keep training with it, as it is my EDC. I'm proficient with it. It was just not enjoyable to shoot whatsoever. So enter the Apex trigger. As you can see, it does not have a split trigger. This thing is night and day better than the stock Springfield trigger. And I wouldn't say I'm a trigger connoisseur, so I couldn't really tell you, I would say functionally, it feels the same, realistically, to me, and I have shot a lot of rounds through this, so I would say it's a valid opinion because I have put some time on it. But as far as, the pull and the brake and the creep and the blah, 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 and the reset, it's whatever. I wouldn't say that's a make or break type deal. If you don't have a pinch issue with your trigger, I would say don't buy the Apex, because it's not, in my opinion anyway, that big of a difference. And it did come with a couple springs, but yeah, the gun's still snappy. It's a small gun, it's got the recoil, so I wouldn't say it's, necessarily fun to shoot. Yeah, it's all right. Like I said, night and day difference. I shot this more today in one session than I have in the entire time that I've owned it, just because of the fact that it was not tearing up my fingers. So if trigger bite is an issue for you, the Apex tactical trigger will absolutely help you out in that regards. That's it for you today.